Hey, what's up, Rock Club Foundation? We are out here. I got my solar panel is out here, and I got my battery, charger control, multimeter, pretty much everything that you're going to need to set up your solar panel setup. And I know it's kind of sloppy right now, but I just want to make sure everything's pulled out so you guys can see what's going on after this video. And yes, I'm going to hide all this stuff and tidy it up and hide it all inside the vehicle, which everybody should do. Everybody should not just leave the electronics out like this. But right now, for the sake of the video, we are going to have it out in order to show you guys how to set up a solar power system for your bus, RV, camper, or whatever type of vehicle setup that you have. Kind of talk about that type of thing. I did do a couple other videos on more in the depth, but this video is just kind of is like a starter Q&A video about solar and what you're going to need to set up a basic system. And then I'm going to do a couple other videos unboxing solar panels and all that. But this is just, we're going to actually go, we're going to go to the end, and then we're going to work our way back to the beginning of this whole process. So to kind of show you where we're heading, I started at the end, working my way forward, which is kind of interesting way to do it. But you got to see where you're going to know what's going on. So basically, you gotta, so you gotta figure out how much solar panel, how many watts of solar panels you need, right? And the first thing you gotta do is about estimating what the minimum you can do and get away with, or what your needs would be, all your appliances, your phone, everything else. And the biggest issue that I see is people get solar panels, but they get like 4 solar panels and 1 battery, right? You gotta make sure that you get as many batteries as you got solar panels, or if not more. Batteries are actually cheaper than solar panels, right? By wattage, you get 1,000 kilowatt, 1 kilowatt battery for about the same price you do a solar panel is 100 watts. And one thing you guys got to think about is some daylight hours, right? You get how many daylight actual hours, because in the morning, a solar panel only put out 100 watts in the middle of summer at high noon with the sun pouring straight at it. At maximum yield is 100 watts. But average day is a good day is probably 500 watts, and on a bad day it's 200. So you got to think about that. When you're creating a solar system, is a good day is 500, and a bad day is 200. So you think and then you lost your batteries and all the things too. So you got to take that in. You got to That's why it's really important for you to overestimate the whole system. So we're going to set it down so I'm not getting so into my face. We are about ready to get on the road. We got our whole bed set up. We got most everything ready to go. We're still working on setting up my solar panels. So the things that you're gonna need for a solar panel this system is, of course, the solar panel, the mounting brackets, the mounting brackets, how you're going to attach it to your vehicle. This is a really good way that I found, mounted to a box. One of these boxes are really awesome. You always can mount it to the roof of your car. You always make sure that you seal it, and then you got to have the wiring for your thing. You buy this is a kit that I bought that came with the brackets, mounting solar panels, and charge control, right? So this is a charge control. This is a charge control. This is good for up to 400 watts of power. So you can have up to 4 panels with this charge controller. And then this is a battery. The thing is that you need twice as many batteries as the power that you're going to use. And the reason that is another reason you don't want to cheap out your battery, because lead acid batteries if they get under 50% charge, you're going to destroy the batteries, right? And then they're going to get mad at you when you keep bringing in the battery and like, oh well, I killed it again. Can I get another one? It's not a warranty, right? And I'm like, yeah, but this is like the fifth time you've been in here. And yeah, but really, you really want to know, make sure you have more batteries than you need and less batteries than you need because they're literally, especially if you use a lead acid, if you lithium batteries, is you can get away with, they're a lot more forgiving on, draining them down, draining them back up. But that's why you need a BMS, right? A BMS, so a BMS to kind of replace this charge controller, so it's not only make sure your batteries don't overcharge, but it's also make sure your batteries don't undercharge. It's called BMS, the Battery Management System. Do you get a car? Yes, of course. Yes, everybody, and make sure you always get car insurance, people. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that you can literally convert your whole car to electric at one point, and there have been vehicles and stuff. We're not there yet. Maybe soon in the future, cars are going to run on solar energy. So this is really good to thing. But this is, you got to think about what the things you need. 100-watt solar panel could, charge, keep your phone charged, one lights, and maybe power like a laptop for a few hours. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing with it. If you want to get a refrigerator, you can get another solar panel, another battery, get a small refrigerator. If you wanted to get, every time you add electronics, you want to add batteries and solar panels. You can probably do like some type of sheets, spreadsheet application. Put your electronics in one panel or whatever, and make a spreadsheet. Okay, you got three things. You got what is a watt hour? Watt hour is how many. So if, let's say a soap, you take the appliance need and how long. So if you want to look at how many watt hours, so of the things. So watts hour is the amount of electricity appliance used for how many hours it can be used. So 1,000 watt hours mean you can use 1 watt for 1,000 hours, or 10 watts for 100 hours, or 100 watts for 10 hours. So if you have a 100-watt appliance, right, like a laptop or one of the old-fashioned light bulbs, which you should never use old-fashioned light bulbs because they have quite a bit of power, and you could be using because a 10-watt light bulb is just as bright as a 100-watt. 10-watt LED is just as bright as a 100-watt old-fashioned light bulb, and you can, this battery will power a light bulb for, 10 hours, or that's how you can think about watt hours, right? Amp hours is like watt hours, but like very much more confusing because you got to figure out what is he talking about, how many volts are you talking about. So when you get your watts hours, you want to take which I hate when they do. Everybody like amp hours. I'm like, no, well, and then how many volts are you talking about? So you got to do the amps times your volts, and then that's how you find your watt hours. If they're not lying about how many volts you have, sometimes it's kind of difficult to figure that out, and it's misleading. So it's best to try to find what the watt hour label on the actual battery itself. And then your solar panels, like I say, you probably produce about 500 to 200 watt hours full day, depending on how many sun hours you get, sunlight hours. I think that's the proper term for it. Sunlight hours, because you know you don't get as much sunlight out in the morning and the evening that you do in the middle of the day. So actually, I just watched a video and say, like in Florida, in the middle of summer you get about 5.5 sun hours, and in Washington you get about 4.5 sun hours on your solar panels. And the solar panel, and so full day. So and then they say in the wintertime you can get as low as 2 on a bad day if your solar panels are dirty and it's a winter day. So you want to take that all into consideration when building a solar panel system. So how do you hook it? So what is a cheap and dirty way to hook up a solar panel? Basically, you want to hook the solar panel come down, and then you want to hook it into the solar, charge control, hook it into the positive and netted, go into the positive netted, screw it down, and then out positive netted to the battery. So it's all labeled, it's all show you what to do. It's it's like it's kind of, and then you put a hook up to a positive net on your battery, and then from there you want to hook up your inverter. So inverter is these little things that have so this is a inverter, people. Right, one of these inverters is a 100-watt inverter, right? Since and the thing is about it is that not only do you have to figure out how many batteries you have, how many watt hours you do, because you're not going to be able to run a microwave off of one battery, right? And you ain't going to be able to run a microwave off of a small inverter, right? You got to have a big enough inverter to run all your appliances at the same, at the same time. So you got to bet how much your power use is, and then you got to think about how many batteries you need. So every battery, one of these lead acid batteries, are only able to put out about 500 watts of power at a given time. So if you have a 400-watt inverter, you can have one battery. A 1,000-watt inverter, you need like at least 2, if not 3 batteries to be able to run that. And you got to have a big enough gauge wire going through so it can actually run the inverter without having a bottleneck. And then you got to have and then you got to I know there's a big mess of wires right here with my guitar and my banjo and my coat. But yeah, and then you got, you want to test everything. You want to be able to test everything. Can you smell power soon? Whatever. Are you sure all the wires are? Yeah, the wires are all okay. See, they just tangled up in a ball. I just have it laid out here so you can see the whole system. Later on the video, I will show you as you putting these all up and hiding them correctly, because it just being my sloppy hooked up just to kind of show you guys something on the live stream. Basically, this is a multimeter, right? You want to do it 20 DC up to 20 DC power, so that you have millimeter voltage. So you want a DC power like this. This is how you do the multimeter. I know this kind of confuses. This is low multimeter. This one I got at Harbor Freight. Sometimes you get a free coupon. Other times it's about $5. I recommend if you're doing a solar setup, test this. So you want to test, the power coming off your panels. So your power, you stick it on like here with your screws. Like that. And so I got, off of the solar panels, I got 12, about $13. And on the battery side, I got a little bit less. And then right here we got on the extra batteries itself, you got 12.8. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Is at the end of the day, the sun is behind the trees, and you only, you're not getting a full 18 volts in the charge control. See, in the middle Sunday, you're only getting 12.9 volts. So you got 10 more volts going in than in here. So the voltage is higher than going in. So it's charging. And then you can also read the battery lights. You always want to read the manual, whatever battery charger you have. And yeah, so can you run? Yeah, so you can run your car off the alternator too. So you can hook it in series with your alternator, and you get about 500 watts per hour of engine runtime. Depending on what type of alternator it is, probably closer to average, like a small car like this, probably let's say 300. Just to so you want to do, which is that's a lot more than a 100-watt solar panel, even in the middle of the day. So, but the dangerous thing about hooking your solar power battery to your car battery in series, which you can don't even need two batteries. You can have one, but you're hooking the systems together. Is that the fact is that if you use up all your power, then you might kill your battery. And then if you keep killing your battery, you're going to destroy your battery. And yeah, so that's why it's kind of sometimes good to hook the two batteries together, because and only use half the power. So you're less likely to destroy them. You are going to be destroying them both equally, or destroying them, or at least, yeah. So there's only these lead acid batteries only have about 100 charge cycles. Why are you guys saying these sexist things? You guys are crazy, man. We will be getting on the road probably tomorrow, the day after. So is it? Yeah, so everybody got to be careful, because you cross through wire, or you don't have enough voltage, or your wire will melt. If you cross your wires, the wires will melt. So if you cross the wires, so if you hook the positive to the negative and the negative to the positive or something like that, and you hook it up wrong, the wires will melt and possibly catch on fire. So it's very, very important for you to pay attention to make sure that you're hooking the positive to the negative. And you never want to hook a dead battery to a charged battery. You want to make sure that your batteries are all your batteries are charged when you hook them together. Because you don't ever want to, you don't want to, safety things, like never want to hook a dead battery to a charged battery. You never want to, hook up your batteries wrong direction. It's only took 13 times. Yeah. So things you gotta think about, I mean, if you're not sure, you guys can always hire somebody that's experience in this type of thing. Michelle's in the house working on some buns or something. She, she can come out here if she wants, but I don't know, she's just like stressed out about all the haters on here. She's like, I don't even know if I want to make YouTube videos anymore. Got all these people, and it's shy, and I don't know what to say, and I always say stupid things, and people make fun of me or you, or and I'm like, I know. Don't stop being serious, go, boy. I know, I need to quit being so serious. You know? So. But, I know you guys don't really hate me. You guys are just stupid sometimes. And I need to take a joke and quit being so serious, definitely. I definitely should have done it. Took a little bit more time and maybe done this not as a live video. Maybe I should do a recording video of this. Take a little bit more time. But I thought I wanted to let you guys know I'm almost ready, almost packed, almost ready to go. I got this cargo box I bought. I bought the solar panels. I mean, it all been costing me a lot of money. You guys want to make a donation to help me, with gas money and things on the road. If you guys want, I know it's money tight for everybody right now, and I know I'm not, worse off than, I'm probably better off than a lot of you guys out there, but if you guys want to, the link is in the description. So, of course, the only thing I really ask for everybody to do is please hit that like button. Come on, everybody hit that like button for support and hit the subscribe. That's really the only thing I really need from you guys. Because I am doing great. I don't need anybody charity. I just need you guys' support. So please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much. So, yeah, so I don't know if you guys have any questions anywhere else, and if you guys want me to come out to your bus or RV or anything and help you set up your solar panels or have any questions for me, I'm willing to do it for, cheap or on tips or whatever type of, thing. Willing to work, do any other jobs you might need help with. I'm a pretty smart guy. I know I've done a lot of different things in my life. I have a lot of skills and I can do a lot of things. If anybody need any help with any projects, just hit me up. If I'm around or if I can help, I can. I don't mind helping people, even if if they can't afford it. Maybe I can work it out, and and let karma keep up. But yeah, because it's not about money, I don't want to come off, as a greedy person that care about money. I will work for free if you guys need help, and you can't afford to pay nobody to help you. And I want to make out these free videos talking about you guys things you guys need to do. Is about, understanding sun owls. A lot of people don't understand. Like, literally, you got to watch a lot of these really, really, really long videos to understand, solar sun owls and battery consumption and all these things. Is like, they don't really tell you. All these videos, they don't really tell you all these things, So you got to think about, you got to think about the why. So you got to think about the add up all the wattage of all your appliances right? Times it by the amount of hours you use each appliances, and then that how many watts hours about, and then times that by, yeah, about how many hours per day you use it, and that's how many batteries, how many watt hours of batteries and solar panels you need, and you got to make sure that you have enough solar panels because it's, you think you have 100-watt solar panels, so that produce 2,400 watts in a day. No, they're not 24 hours of sunlight hours. They're only about 5. But the sun shines like at least half the day. No, the sun only shines about a fifth of a day. Truly, but if actual sunlight hours. Um, so yeah. Um, Probably energy, concern. And then and I guess that's why people always have like 400 watts of solar panels on their roof, but they only have 2 batteries. And I'm like, wow, you only have 2 batteries? How you have 1 battery? And I don't know, I keep seeing these systems online, these solar systems that people have, and they literally have like 1 or 2 batteries. And I'm like, jeez. Get some freaking batteries, people. It's a lot. I mean, me having a battery is a lot easier than having solar panels because a battery you throw in a throw it underneath a shelf or underneath your bed somewhere and put it in a box and put it anywhere. A solar panel have to take up your roof space and it takes up lots of room. But a battery's easy. You just hook them up and netted, positive. So each battery is about $100, $150 each lead acid battery, and each solar panel is about the same cost. And you want 1 battery per each solar panel. So, I mean, and plus, and that, I mean, you can buy a solar panel kit at that about $150 what I paid for the solar panel kit. It comes with a charge controller and solar panel. And then the solar panels by themselves are about 120, and the solar panel kit about 160. So and then you got to fit out what type of batteries here. Let me just show you one of these other systems that I'm going to get here soon. Is so once this, so these are my lithium. These are lithium batteries, right? We got a whole box of lithium batteries from right? We got a whole box of these lithium batteries right here, and then we got the connectors and the things. So these are something system that you see. That's really, these batteries. These things have about 1,000 charge cycles, right? And you can charge and discard charge. These ones I got from Battery Hookup have a BMS built into each cell, but you want a master BMS. It's really kind of complicated. We probably should do a whole dedicated video series on lithium batteries. But lithium batteries are a lot better than lead acid because this whole box of lithium batteries are way less than this one battery, and so what is Bologna? Where is Bonin? Where do you mean where is Bonin? Some guys keep like Bonin. How is I mean, a solar system is, um, the solar system is about 300, with a battery, charging color. Yeah, but probably maybe about 400 with if you think about an inverter and everything. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing really. And I really appreciate all you guys for supporting me, so I can afford this type of things for myself. Watching these videos, liking them. Please like these videos, everybody. I don't know why you guys won't like the videos. But yeah. I'm not even sure who is Biden. Biden. Is that a guy running for president? I don't really I try to stay out of politics, but I'm not really even sure. This guy must be like some spamming, trying to get votes or something. I'm not sure what he's doing. Is it not a Tesla? No, can't afford Tesla. Maybe one day. If everybody hit the like button, maybe I should get off here since you guys. I think the like button is broken. Maybe I should try to redo like live stream tomorrow or something. Maybe then the like button might be fixed. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm gonna try to see. Let's do a like check, I guess. Yeah, we still need gas and money and stuff. If you guys want to support, we're not begging anybody. The thing is, we just need your likes and support. You know. We get our way somehow, some way, somehow. So, yeah, I think we probably got, so, but we need more your support because I know you guys are broke out there too. You guys are all probably living out of your cars and broke and barely making and just you guys probably all have the coronavirus and you probably about to have 6 months to live, so you got to party up until you die because you got the coronavirus or whatever. And so and I understand you guys can't afford to donate, and I'm not asking you guys to. All I'm asking you guys to do is hit the like button. It's free. What? The purpose of hooking up solar panels to your car. The purpose of hooking solar panels up. Okay, so, okay. I mean, it should be a parent question. Is that so? In case you don't have gas money and can't afford to run your car to get power to charge your cell phone, you can use your solar panels, right? If you're camping out in the woods for like a week at a time, you don't have to worry about your batteries going dead because you're charging your cell phone every day. Okay. Another reason you might want solar panels is so you have, that's pretty much so you can use your cell phone or your laptop and other things. You don't have to worry about your car going dead and out there if you're using the power all the time. You don't have to worry about getting stranded in the middle of the woods with nobody to give you a jump start. That's the reason that's the real reason you need a solar panel. And I just happen to have an extra battery that I took out of my Caprice. That so really it didn't really cost me that much money. I got this battery. You can get used batteries. You get this. I got this battery out of the Caprice in my car. So this is an extra battery that I just happen to have that I'm going to throw in here just to that I just got replaced today because it under warranty. But it's just, and then so every time I get a new car, I get a new battery. So it's crazy. So I got all these batteries I can hook up in parallel, and you know, so and every time your car breaks down, just take the batteries and it take up a lot of room. Well, no, like I was saying that once I get done with the video, we're gonna put the batteries down here in the back with other batteries in here in the engine compartment in the back. Once they are, and then we're going to take the wires and tie them up, and put like tires and wrap and put it up. I think I said that several times in the video. How once you actually get it hooked up, you're gonna have to wrap these. So you're gonna take red tires or twist tires, and you wrap these wires up, and then you got to take this. Then you have screw holes, and you want to mount them to the wall, and they take this and put them underneath in the cubby hole. Like if I, need to put them in the floorboard underneath your, you want like underneath the seats of your car. Is a good spot to put batteries. Underneath your seat, underneath your bed, underneath, and then your charge controller, you want to mount up to the wall so you can see it, but it's out of your way. So that's the whole thing. Is that okay? But that's a good question. Like, do you really want a battery sitting? And does all these wires? Yeah, it take a lot of room. But once you wrap them up, and how to buy an old van and then sell a car for a normal. I have no idea what you mean by that, but okay. It's not really enough room to sleep back here, but I can make another video about that. So once I move all these batteries right there, move my guitar over to one side, we're going to have like enough room for me and Michelle to be able to sleep on top of each other over here. And we've been trying to raise money for a van for 6 months, but we didn't have enough money for a van, so we had to get this car because but we still trying to figure out how we're gonna get a van, because this car definitely not big enough to sleep 2 people comfortably. So we're gonna have to take tons sleeping and driving, and maybe camp out on the tent or get Yeah, well, Randy doesn't even want a car. I told Randy he can have the station wagon, and he's like, yeah, come pick it up, or tomorrow. I'm like, he never does. He doesn't want that broken down car. Nobody wants that broken down car. You can't, like, I might find somewhere on Craigslist that might actually want it, but well, yeah, eventually that's the plan. I'm going to trade up for a van once I get enough members on my account that I can afford to do that. We're going to try to get member services going probably tomorrow. We might be able to sit down. We've still been working on getting member services together. We're probably going to be able to afford a van once we get enough members. But I don't want to keep... I'm just going to be, I got to be happy with what I got, So because I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people out there, and I still count myself blessing, and it doesn't matter if I'm living out in a car, because I just need to be satisfied with what I got. And I know I don't want to feel, I need to quit, like, talking down about myself, about me just, oh, I don't have anything, I'm living in my car, my house phone down. Like, yeah, I know people have problems. I'm not, so I just need to grow up and understand then that I put myself in this position, or that I'm in the position I'm in, and I'm not expecting anything from anybody, because he's not your, I'm not, my problems is not your problems. I'm just here. My job is just here to entertain you guys, not to complain about every little thing. Because most YouTubers out there don't tell people their problems. They always just make themselves look like they're perfect. And yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm perfect, okay? I'm perfectly fine. Everything's great. That's why I need to portray to you guys that everything's fine, everything's great. I'm happy-go-lucky, man. I can't even get likes out of you guys. Will you allow Michelle to bring stuff? Yes, Michelle have all the stuff here. That's Michelle's bag. That's actually everything in here is Michelle's. I actually didn't even bring my stuff. I'm not allowed to bring my stuff. You guys got to ask the other way around. I don't even have my stuff in here. Look, I don't got any clothes in here. It's all Michelle's stuff. This is Michelle's clothes right here. This is all Michelle's clothes. This is Michelle's bag. This is Michelle's bag. I got this is food and stuff that Michelle wanted to take because Michelle liked cooking. Yeah, like 90% of the stuff in here is Michelle's. I left most of my stuff here. So yeah. But yeah, Bob's is kicking us out. Exactly, we living in our car. But I'm not going to sit here and complain about it, because you guys don't want to hear about people complaining. You guys want to hear about how happy and go lucky I am. And exactly, and if we move out on the road, we don't have to pay rent. We can save money. Where are you headed for? Alright, well, I'm going to get off here since nobody liking the video and this is getting off topic. Alright, please like, subscribe, and share the video.